Hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all of you. Thanks for joining me today in another edition of our Walk Into tutorial series. Yesterday we spoke in detail about how to create navigation structures, how to import from different sources such as Street View, Google See Inside, and Google Views in particular, and how to create multiple levels of menu and how to organize it, how to reorder it, how to edit it, how to delete it. We covered all this. If you missed that hangout, please feel free to watch its recording, which is available in our G Plus community under video tutorial sections. And in today's session, it's going to be very interesting, very colorful in that we are going to be talking about themes and also focus hotspots, two of the very popular features of walking. So why it is popular? It is popular because it gives you Teams gives you a tool to really customize it, really personalize it. There is no default. There is a default view of WalkInto, which is the black color with white text on it. But if you don't like it, you have a preference. Your customer has a standard set of colors. Then we recommend that you use Themes feature to make the tool look really awesome. There are hundreds of examples of very good uses or very judicious use of themes. The simplest rule of thumb here is align it with the target website's color. Uh, Commercially, when you are making walk-into tools, there definitely is almost always there is a target website on which your tool is going to be embedded. So always think of as to where your tool is going to be displayed, and if you match those colors and match those color combinations and match those font sizes, your tool is going to look really part of that web page. Okay. Uh, as all the tutorials go on my end, I'll be running a screen share, and on this screen share, I'll be like showing you how to make these tool cards, how to make these themes, and how to apply them. Similarly, another part of this tutorial is going to be what focus hotspots are. Focus hotspots, we have umpteen options. We have the standard focus hotspots, which is an icon. When you click on it, a toolkit comes up. This is a standard behavior. Apart from that, there are a bunch of other options such as very popular scene links, where it shows up the it's a jump to another scene within your tool, and you get to create it very easily. And once you create it, like you can, it looks very nice. You can title, and it shows us as a nice bubble-like thumbnail. So that's scene link. You can have a very easy to embed YouTube focus hotspot. When you click on it, the focus hotspot transforms into a very nice YouTube video. And this YouTube video automatically adjusts to the appropriate size for the target screen and the target device. If it's a mobile phone, that adjusts correctly. If it's a tablet, it adjusts correctly. So that's the way in which the YouTube cards work. Similarly, we have a couple of more options as well. So I'll be talking in depth about these items also. Okay, now let me start the screen share and let me start showing you what's all these things I'm talking about. Thank you. So I'm going to continue with the same tool that I used yesterday, demo tool for tutorial series, and here we are. So first, let's see themes. You can customize the themes by accessing the single colorful menu item on the whole of WalkInto. That if you look at it, it is this icon, and undoubtedly that brings up a themes dialog. Okay, the themes dialog is a clean, simple, and what you see two tabs there. On top of it, the first tab is WalkInto themes, and the other one is My Themes. If you haven't used themes in the past, your My Theme section is going to be empty, and WalkInto themes is going to be populated by these 12 or 13 standard themes that we publish WalkInto with. Uh, Let me show you the effect of what happens when I shift the theme. I'm going to just pick this theme. All I did is click on it, and you can see that the whole thing has changed. Now, if I click apply on this, and then I check over to then move over my to preview, you can see we can already see the effects. The standard boring text is gone. Everywhere it is written, the new font is there, the colors have changed. So this is very nice and easy customization that I can target. Okay, so now how to create a theme, how to edit a theme, those are the fun parts. You can always create a new theme, or you can pick one of the existing themes and modify that. Let's do one thing. Let's pick one of the existing themes first. I'll modify it and make it something else altogether. Uh, what I'm going to do is I selected this theme, the theme called Red Hot, and I'm going to click Edit button over here. That's going to take me to an edit dialog where it shows me the current set of options that are available. Background color, which is the prominent, there's no confusion about it, is the prominent background color of the screen, including how it is going to look on the button, etc., etc. The text and icon, here I have chosen it as white, so this is also the color that you see here, and that's the color that we see here, right? And the other one is mouse over color, and I have specified it as some sort of blue, and that's why when I mouse over, I need to apply this to show you the effect. I'm going to refresh it back, the preview back to get the right theme, red hot theme. And here you can see that when I mouse over, it changes color to something else. Okay, so this is the effect of theme definition. Now let's start off from where I left. I'm editing here. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a new theme. I'm going to call it demo theme. And once again, just to give you an idea about how to ask questions. If you have a question, you have a Q&A panel on the dashboard on the Hangout screen that you're looking at. It's on your right top. On your right top, you'll see a grid, and when you click on that grid, you can have a Q&A box that's coming up, and you can click on the Q&A and type in the question that you want, and I will take that question like as and when I get to it. So if you ask a question there, be rest assured that I will take that before I close this Hangout. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is just like everywhere in WalkInto, it is inline edit. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it demo theme. And I want to change this background to something else altogether. Say I have a target website in mind. Let's pick a website, for example. Campoloco is very beloved site of mine because it was the first site to sort of pick WalkInto and use it. So I'm going to pick some colors from here. Here you can see that in this editing, for me to pick a color, I could pick from this palette that is available here for the background, text, or mouse over. It's wide set of colors, but if you do not like any of them, you can always go and pick a color, specific color that you want. And you always have an option to type in the hex code of the color that you want. I'm just going to be showing you, like picking the color from here is very easy and straightforward. You can pick any color, you can save it away, and the effect will be very evident. What I'm going to show is how to pick a color from this website. So there are some Chrome tools that makes life very easy. So to access this, what I did here is I clicked F12. When I click F12, the F12 key on your keyboard, it activates the menu, the developer tools, and now I'm going to go and pick some colors here. So here I can see that this hash there's a hash code that I can see here. This is the green color. So this is the green color that I'm going to pick as the prominent color for the background. So I'm going to head back here and I'm going to put it right in this box. And it gave me exactly the color that I want. Now the text and icon color, the white looks great. The white is the same color that Campoloco has used here. So I'm just going to keep it as it is. And for the highlights, I'm going to use this yellow, this nice little yellow that they have here. To do that, again, I click on this magnifying glass, and there's some better tools that are available for doing this, but this just works just fine. I'm picking the color from here in the developer tool, and for the mouse over color, I'm going to pick this color. Okay. To give me exactly the color that they have. And now for the font, what is the font that they are using there? This is a pretty nice font. Let's pick that. Font family is the exact thing that we're looking for again. Yawn cafes. I really do not think I have this font available. So I'm going to pick something that is close enough. Okay. So this font pickup, it's pretty big and nice. This shows all the Google fonts that's available to you. This is a close enough approximation, I guess. Or I can pick Open Sans condensed. That looks nice too. Uh, Titanium Web is pretty good. So I could pick that. So basically what we have done is we picked the color. We are creating a new theme called demo theme. And when I save it, that demo theme will be saved here. Now I can select this demo theme and you can see that the colors are already applied nicely. And I click apply and I have some beautiful work that already happened here. Now if I, to show this effect, I'm just going to change the menu to text. The font has already changed. And so you can see the colors have changed too. The colors are beautiful colors now. It's matching. Had it been the Campaloca website that I want to target, then this is exactly the kind of colors that I want. Isn't it easy enough? It's very easy. It is very straightforward, and it just blends your tool right into what you have on the target website. And it is not only for the menu items that that these themes get applied. So you can see that here I'm going to create a tour card, for example. I'm going to pick this tour card. And so you can see the colors are right here, font is right here. So if I type it up that this is a demo tour card and just do a little bit of resizing to make sure that there's no scroll bar that comes up and click save on this. This is a 360 card I just created. Uh, and I go over here and refresh it. I should be seeing my menu in the right colors, tour card in the right matching colors. So without doing much, I have a perfect alignment. I don't need to worry about like setting the color for each and every item. So it's a very nifty tool. Another demo of this would be like to go to the more settings of this tour card and show this as an icon and say I want to just pick another icon for this, a bunch of icons that are available. So to pick this one. Here also I can change the color. I'm not going to change it right away. And right now what I did is I just told WalkInto that when this tool card comes up, I want it to show up as an icon. It shows up as a nice star in matching colors. When I click on it, the tool card comes up. It's easy, no confusion, very good results. Okay, so what we just showed you, what I just showed you, is how to create how to take a theme, customize it, and apply it. If you want to, if you would like to rather, so once you create a theme, that theme stays with you. This theme you can use in any other tool that you want to. Yeah, there's no problem in changing to something else. You can always, like within 2 clicks, you can change it back to the other theme that you wanted to always use. Okay. You can either use the built-in themes, or you use you can create a brand new theme just like the way your customer wants, and then use that. To make your life very easy, we have made sure that the themes are always aligned on the editor as well as on the viewer. So when you look in the editor, you get a very good idea about how it is going to look in the viewer, and you can always preview it by clicking on the preview button also. All right, now that's pretty much what I have on the themes. So now let me take a quick look at if there are any questions that are waiting for me. No, I don't have any questions that are waiting for me. So I'm going to continue on to the focus tool cards. Okay. Focus toolcards are simple enough. It's in the simplest terms, it's like icon. It's a clickable entities. When you click on it, it is shown on the screen. When you click on it, something happens. The simplest of version could be that a tour card shows up. Let me just show you how to do that. To bring up the tour card panel, the focus hotspot and tour card panel, I click on this icon, the icon add tour card icon, and the top items that I see here, these are three different types of hotspots. In addition to that, I have focus hotspots here. So it is differentiated by the left bottom. We have written it as focus, and an icon is also here. It shows the focus. Focus, focus, focus. This is a viewport. Viewport card is the card which comes up when you're looking at a particular angle. 360 card is a card just like the card I have created here. This is a card that stays on the scene. Anywhere you look on the scene, the card will stay as is. Okay. Now I'm just going to make a focus tool card which is attached with the focus hotspot that's attached with the tool card. To do that, I select this item. Then I get an option to select pick a template. So WalkInto comes with a bunch of templates that is very easy to use. I'm just going to add something with a just with a video on it. Is enough. So I just pick that, click OK. And the next item that I do, when I do that, I get a crosshair. And this crosshair, I can pick a point where I want to put that. I'm going to put it on this lamp. So how do I do that? I'm holding on the panorama and moving the panorama. I'm not really moving the hotspot. The crosshair that I have stays right in the middle of the screen, but I can move the panorama to wherever I want. And I'm going to put it right on this lamp post, exactly on the lamp. And I click button. Now a focus card is already made, and it's a hotspot is made. It's put at a particular location, and I can see it. It works just fine. But I get a bunch of options to modify it also. So now let's see like how what I have just done. I'm just going to close it. This is the window that you get, but you can just leave it as is without any problem. I can customize it by just picking this. And the focus tool card has a bunch of options. In fact, like I really don't uh, need to get into the full details at this point. For some reason, the focus tool card didn't come up. Let me see as to what happened again. Focus tool card got added right in the opposite side. I have no clue why. Let me open this back up. Sorry. So this got attached here. I'm just going to move it back to my lamp post. So to do that, all I need to do is I need to click on it. I can move the hotspot, and I can move it right to this lamp post. Okay, yeah, it's right there. Okay, I'm not sure what exactly happened before. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete it and create another one back. This time it got attached. Okay, all right, good. I'll figure out what happened last time. So now what we did is we created a tour card focus hotspot and attached to this lamppost. And the way it works is when I move the panel, it stays put right at that point. And if I'm on the view or the viewer, It will show exactly as we saw on the toolcard. It will show up right on the focus on the lamppost where we put it, and when you click on it, a toolcard comes up. This is the simple behavior. Now this is so now you can customize the toolcard the way you want it. Not going to get into the details of that. That's going to be another session where toolcard customization comes into play. So what are the other options that are available for us? So let this toolcard be there. I'll briefly show you the other toolcards. Then I'll show you how to customize this focus toolcard also. I'm going to put another toolcard here. I'm going to delete this again. This all got attached because of some error. So let me show you what is a scene link. Scene link, you select the scene link focus hotspot, click OK. Then you don't need to pick any template because it's not really a tool card, and it's actually a jump to another scene. And these scenes are going to come from the shortlist that I have created earlier. We have a bunch of shortlists already created, so hence I'm not going to go into the page of creating the shortcuts again. So when you click there, all the shortcuts that you currently have in your shortcut carousel will come up on this pop-up. You can navigate one after the other. I'm just going to pick this scene. I can put a label for that. And if I want, I can change the size slightly bigger and click OK. And it shows up nicely like this. So you can see that there's a label there. It's slightly animated. It shows me a thumbnail. And if I go to the my viewer, now I should be seeing like two different focus toolcards, focus hotspots. One is a scene link. It's a slightly larger scene link. One is a behavior is when I click on it, a toolcard comes up. This is very handy, like if you want to show an information. But here, there's a funny thing. When you click on it, I jump to another scene altogether. Okay, if I go back to my home, you see that I have it. I have this tool running here. I have this tool running here, and this thumbnail shows up, and when I click on this thumbnail, it jumps to another scene. Okay, it's a very popular feature in WalkInto, where you can make scene links and make it connect between different scenes. This very visual thing is very unique for WalkInto, hence it's very popular as well. Now, the other type of focus toolkit, focus hotspot that's available is YouTube, which is extremely useful. If you want to show a very large size YouTube video, you can create a focus toolkit of type YouTube, and when you do that, you again like pick the location where you want to have the toolkit, the hotspot attached. You click, it creates the icon, and it waits for you to input a YouTube URL. Can pick. I'm just going to pick a random YouTube URL. This is something that we did some time back. I'm just going to attach it here and click yes. And now that has created me an extra hotspot. It shows up slightly different than a toolcard hotspot because like the icon is different. It's a YouTube video, so it's YouTube is written there. I click on it, I get a very nice big uh, YouTube window where the YouTube video starts playing. So that's the behavior, and this perfectly renders on mobile devices as well as on tablets and desktop devices. Now, another type of focus toolcard that's available is label toolcard. How to create a label toolcard is again the technique is exactly the same. You click here, you pick. You can pick anything. Any of these things can be a label toolkit. I'm just going to what I'm going to do is I'm just going to call it a website link and click OK, and I put it all here. Click OK, and now I can customize it. I can put a going to put a URL over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick this Wikipedia article, and this Wikipedia article is going to be part of the entry that I just created here. So here I can say that whether when I click on this, it should open up where it should be pop-up. It should be. I'm just going to set as a pop-up for now, and click yes and done. So now I'm just going to show you how to convert this to a. Right now this is an icon, and when I click on that icon, a pop-up where bridge, this Wikipedia article is going to show up. So here, and sure you can see that it's a Wikipedia article has just popped up, and that's the way it works. Now I'm going to show you how to convert it to a label, which is really cool. So what you do is you click on it, you get this circle, which is the editor for this whole tool card, the focus hotspot. Then you click again on the middle icon. Then you get an option to pick the type of icon you want to pick, and also you can say the size. In this case, you really doesn't matter because it's not going to be an icon for long. What you do is you click on this A. This gives you a label, and you change it to call, say, bridge. And now for the bridge, default color is white. I'm just going to change it. I'm just going to pick this same color that I want, but I don't think I have it. I have it handy anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a deep green color. I'm just hoping that it looks decent. All right. So what I have done is I just converted. I put a label for it, and as you can see now, it's a label here. It's pointing right at this bridge, and when I click on it, this is the preview mode of that. The exact same thing happens. And in the preview, if I go to the preview, the one which was showing up as the globe earlier is now going to show up as a label, and the label is put exactly where I wanted it to be. And I click on it, the same behavior, it opens up a window. These are the main types of focus hotspots that are available. And to customize any focus hotspot, what you do is you can bring up the settings bar, where you can give a few customizations that you need to have. Everything doesn't really make sense in all cases, but it just works. To preview a focus hotspot or any other tool card, you just click on the preview button here. It will exactly do the action. So in this case, for example, if I click on the eye, it's going to open up the tool card because that's what I wanted. And if that's not the case, like it will be something else altogether. Now, it all depends upon what type of tool card that you're picking. Like here, for example, when I click on it, and even I can click on this icon, I get to choose, I get to see as to what are the items that are available. So focus tool card, the UI is a little bit too concise. You can always play around it with a little bit. These icons here, each has a function. For example, if I want to move this focus hotspot to some other location, what I do is I choose this icon, and now I can very easily like choose a new sport for that YouTube video. Okay, and for me to change the icon to something else, what I do is I click on the middle button again. When I click the middle button, I get a panel from where I can pick a new icon. There are 2,000 icons that are available. I'm just going to put this tick and I save it. Another way to customize it is just go there and resize it. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, the way exactly that you want. This sets the size for it. The behavior doesn't change. Behavior could be that it can open up a tool card, or it can jump to another scene, just like the way in which you're seeing here. This is scene links. More about this, all these features that we just discussed about is available in our tutorial. I'm just going to share that specific tutorial right here. WalkInto.freshplus.com. Focus tool card features and functionality. This takes you through pretty much everything that we just discussed. And this is a very useful thing that I'm going to share it uh, in our share panel. I'm just going to move over to the Darren had a few questions. I can see the questions. I'm going to answer them, take them and answer them. Just give me a moment. All right, I'm just going to share a few links. And in general, walkinto.freshtrust.com is the place for you to be. And how to adjust the main question that I saw there was push the hotspot cards in correct place and size. Is there an option to amend the hotspot cards to look different to the rectangular one currently available? Is there any chance you can build that settings to see how it will look on a laptop, tablet, phone like WordPress does? So you can amend the size of the hotspots. Ensure struggle with the scene set. Can you explain how you focus it to the tighter area, please? Um, okay, Darren, let me try to show all these things once again. Okay, so basically, since we are running out of time, uh, settings to see how it look on a laptop, tablet, and so this one is actually there's a very nifty tool that's available. If you press F12 when you are on Chrome, you get right into the developer console, and there on the left side you see a toggle device mode. If you click on this, you click refresh. Right now, I'm looking at this the way in which this tool is going to look if I'm on a Nexus 5. So here, there's a long set of devices that I can choose from. For example, it's a tablet Nexus 7 that I want to pick. Again, like every time when you change it, all you need to do is click refresh. That gives you a bunch of options. Again, the way I access this is by pressing F12, and after pressing F12, I get a panel like this. On the left side of the panel, I can toggle with the mode, take a device mode to desktop to a tablet. So this just works, and this the behavior has completely changed. The toolcard runs around, and you can bring it back by pulling in from the side. Okay, and how to get a focus toolkit to a tight spot. You can readjust it always. For example, you can change it. Then say you can zoom right into a window here and put it. So there is, since it is spherical panorama and we are trying to do a bunch of approximations here, there could be some small deviations when you are zooming in versus zooming out, but that's an within for a commercial setting it is an acceptable range. So we can see that we put it right in this window, and even though I have zoomed out quite a bit, it hasn't changed much. Let me see as to how it looks here. So I accept that the perfect position is not there, but still, if you look at it, this is in the most zoomed in position. The focus hotspot looks almost exactly the place where I put it. So, and to put that, all I did is I clicked on the focus toolkit. I clicked on the reposition button here, and I zoomed in, for example, to this pram, and I panned it right in to this section where the baby is going to be sitting. I clicked OK, and it put exactly there. And if I close it out, that's exactly where I wanted it to be. And if I go to the scene, this again I'm continuing on the tablet mode. You see that like it is within an acceptable, reasonable error. It's always there, and it's it's a bigger sized tool card with respect to the scene that we had. And here, if you zoom out, the way it's going to look is exactly the way you might not have put such a large tool card there, such a large hotspot there. So within practical reasoning and the scope of a tool like this, it's fairly accurately placed, and all you need to do is to put the crosshair exactly where you want it to be and click OK on that. put the let me show you. Then ask how to put the hotspot card in correct place and size. So now, for example, let me close this out. We had a focus card here. So it's this is the card mode. To bring the card back up, all I do is I can click on this edit. So now by default it comes here. Say I want it to be shown on this side in the middle of the screen always. I just put it there. I mean, I drag it from the top. I hold this top section, then I move it to the place where I want, and then I just drop it. It's a draggable item. So you can drag it to any location that you want. You can drag it, you can resize it fairly easily, like as you go along. There's a lot of stuff that you can just do. And say like now I have put it on this middle of the screen. So irrespective of the screen sizes, it'll always come up on the left side and the middle of the screen whenever I click on that focus hotspot. That is. I jumped too quickly to a scene. So another nifty thing here is that we have all this icons that is running here. You can turn it off if you don't want it. So, so you can see that when I clicked on it, it came up perfectly in the middle of the scene. And this gets automatically adjusted to any screen size that you want. Tour cards do not automatically scale depending upon the screen size because it's too much of computation that we will be too much of assumptions that we'll be doing as to what exactly is it that you want. You still have a lot of templates that you can play around with and choose. We do not support any non-rectangular toolcards at this point of time. I don't see the reason for it. You can play around with the CSS and you can make it exactly the custom size that you want. But we keep adding new templates. For example, we are right now working on a YouTube video card, which is just going to be a tool card, but specifically built for video. So that's going to be really awesome. And another logo card is going to be coming fairly soon. So tool cards keep getting added quite frequently. So you can expect more from us. Then I'm glad you like that, and it's a very nifty tool. Actually, we had a presentation. We had a hangout specifically to discuss this. I might be having the hotspot link, the link to that video somewhere. I'll share it with you. Yeah, this one I have taken. Like we currently do not have any non-rectangular. Like in web, everything is a rectangle. Something is not hidden, hence it is it's hidden. Something is not hidden. That's why it is not looking like a rectangle. It looks awesome. You were asking about the viewport card. I think that's what I wanted to know about. Or do you have to zoom right into limited as you scroll left and right? That's correct. Yes. You to create a viewport card. Let's briefly show that also since we are here. Say you want the viewport card to. I'm just going to delete all these things because it's cluttering a lot. So say you want to have a viewport card that's coming up when I'm looking at this road. What I would do is I can add the tool card and then I can change it to back. I select the viewport card, then select a template. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to select this. So this viewport card I want to come up here. Now I'm going to define the scene. To define the scene, I'm just going to click on this viewport, set viewport. I'm going to say that whenever I'm looking at the spire, I want this card to come up. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I just did. So now let's see how it behaves. And now you can see that spire is in my view, it comes up. Spire is out of my view, it goes away. Spire is in my view, it comes up. And spire is still in view, spire goes, it disappears. So zooming in really helps. And still, I think there is a little bit of variability in the sense that Our definition is that if the spire is anywhere in your view, you really want to show that. When the spire is out of your view, the it will not show up. So that's the way in which we have defined it. There have been a debate as to is that the right way to do that. Some people had the opinion that when the view that is defined is the center view, that's the time when you need to show this viewport card, and other times you should not. Uh, it's still the jury is still out. We haven't had a fair sway on that yet. But I think like we are working towards like giving you more options on the viewport toolkit adjustments. Okay. We really ran out of time today, and I'm glad that you could join and ask me the questions. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed it. Hope this has been useful for understanding how focus hotspots options are. It's a bunch of things that you can do, and good question that you asked on the developer tools. FTOL is the key, and you get to pick which device you want to have from the left panel. If that doesn't work for you when you are trying out on your own, just drop me a mail. My email, I'm just going to stop the screen share for a second. Yeah, my email is right here, so you can drop me a mail. I can help you out on a personal hangout also. Thank you very much for joining me. You all have a good day, good evening, good night, depending upon your time zones. For myself, I'm just going to wrap this up and go home right after this. Thank you very much. Bye.